I haven't submitted anything yet. I have a number of ideas in my head, but I don't know if this is the right environment to kind of pitch them. I think I'd need non-disclosure agreements.
Well, I've got this one idea I want to pitch. I already entered it into the competition beforehand on the Gmail.
There's a lot of really high-level ideas, and it ranges to just about everything. Some of the things I thought, oh, you actually think about that kind of thing?
You may think you know it all, but you definitely don't. And the other fellows show it to you in many, many, many ways through all the conversations you have with them. There's so many things you need to consider, so many things you haven't taken.
I stepped out of my comfort zone.
Good morning, fellows. I can't hear you guys. Good morning, fellows. Good morning. Okay. Are you guys excited for Jamboree? My role has been facilitator. Throughout the year, they've been submitting ignitions, and it's about building a habit of being able to see inefficiencies in the experience around you and not just walk past them, but see them as opportunities to come up with solutions. But now we want to take it to the next level. Let's start moving it from just an idea to something that could become a business, could become a social enterprise, and encourage fellows to take action.
Basically, my project is called Pressure Loop. What we're trying to do is create a vacuum in our normal toilets that will suck up the waste instead of the conventional water to push water system that is used in a normal toilet right now.
What we're doing here is a mini incubation of ideas. There'll be this pitching process tomorrow where they need to pitch this as a business proposition, because some of them are stuck in the idea mode. When they leave, they need to get a sense that the idea is feasible, there's potential for it to be developed.
I'm going to pitch this idea and see what the fellows think about it. Maybe if people are interested in it, then I can take it further.
The aquaponics farming is like a very intensive farming with fish and with crops, but that's not the main idea of the project. The main idea is to get people from rural areas to sort of go live there. They're the workers, but they're not just the workers. They sort of get shares in the business.
Yeah, I just had a very interesting talk with the fellow director, who is Julian Hewitt. So even though I hadn't really submitted something, I'm feeling kind of excited, and I feel that I'll be able to submit something now. So I've just pitched my idea, and we'll see where it goes from there.
It must be a distribution box mounted geyser switch which operates with the timer. Do you guys get that?
So don't forget, a bra is something like an investment. I mean, I feel like...
So I arrive here, ideas are blasted around. Where do I want to put my input? And what I love about the unstructured structure is that the freedom that you're allowed, you know? You just go on your own terms where you want to be and say what you have to say.
Push this water into the system.
How is that going to be less water than is currently being used? Because you're still going to need to fill up the pipes to force the substances from here towards the rest of the thing.
My idea is the honesty box, which is a social experiment, giving people an opportunity to declare what they are purchasing, to put their money in the box and have no one there to say, have you paid? And by giving people that opportunity, I hope to inculcate that mindset in people.
It doesn't matter. I'm trying to change. It doesn't matter. Exactly guys, generosity died ages ago. All that's left now is charity.
I disagree.
People just are charitable. They're not generous anymore.
I disagree. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And I know that today in this room, I'm not the only one.
Fellows revealed cracks in the model that I thought was so solid. But you get to a place like this and people are just throwing around ideas and you realize that, okay, mine is a little bit weaker, so let me refine mine, go back to the drawing board and find another way forward.
And that's what this is about. It's about sharing. So the competition is tough, but I'm glad that we're all able to have an opportunity to vote on the ideas and that the best ones will go through in the end.
As Monica pointed out, because in a lot of places
they don't have to rely on government grants
or whatever, and possibly you have to research.
There's no type of development
of another problem. You need something which is...
So what's going to happen is...
I'd like to introduce you to Nutricol.
You create an app.
in our shopping mall.
what's happening now is the fellas have invested. They've said their votes across the 17 ideas, and now we're going to announce the top 8.
So, those are your top 8. Okay?
Unfortunately, one of them, the honesty box, was not in there, but things happen, and it's actually a blessing in disguise because it shows that there's still work that needs to be done.
What's happening is these are the top 8 that are going to present inside in like 15 minutes from now. So right now they're really excited, nervous, trying to finish their pitch and see how they're going to win over the judges.
I was feeling a bit nervous, but at the same time I was kind of excited because I knew that either way I had pitched my idea and I had taken it from the drawing board into a place which I could now like build from.
A little bit nervous, but I'm ready for it. And I mean, being nervous doesn't really help you get anywhere.
Yeah, I think I stand a good chance. I think you should think that your idea is so awesome that after you pitch it correctly, if they don't see it, they're the ones losing it.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? Love the energy, making me feel relaxed as well.
I hope this is not eating my time.
What if I told you there was something that you could take that would actually help you in alleviating the consequences of excessive alcohol drinking?
So today I want to sell a really small and simple device. It's really not even rocket science, but it's an idea that I feel is long overdue.
And you do know that people go to the toilet basically almost every day.
I also think that, geez, I lost my point.
The issue is the divide between disadvantaged schools and privileged schools.
Students log on to this website, post their challenges, and have other students respond to them.
What if you could charge your phone by walking, by moving, by typing?
I'd like to introduce the Ultimate Business Challenge, the world's first entrepreneurship league. Look at me, please. The league, that's for them.
A device that consists of an external shell of piezoelectric mesh of high sensitivity producing low power output.
You really covered a huge amount of content in a short period, all in all brilliant.
What would have been nice is to see the other products that have tried to do the same thing that have far fewer components, easier maintenance.
There's clearly a gap in the market. Is there a market in the gap?
Maybe the Gareth Cliff of this bunch and say they're really hard on you. I think it's a great idea.
Please look at me, you know. If you're pitching to somebody seriously, just that could actually sink your presentation.
It's nice to know that you're 1, 2, 3, or 4, but at the bigger scheme of things, if you've really got a great idea, you're going to be pursuing regardless of whether you're even on stage or not. In 3rd place, Francois, aquaponics. 2nd place, please can we welcome the head coach, This is to a person that has travelled a very long way to be with us, so Harold.
I feel like this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to get this idea of mine onto the market. The great thing about the Jamboree is the fellowship talent itself. I've had a number of interesting conversations and a lot of good ideas were thrown around, and I certainly think that these ideas can't die here, they need to be taken forward.
Being amongst all the fellows, being amongst the spirit that has been ignited in this fellowship and in this foundation, it just reminds you of your dreams and of your visions that you had.
It's this excitement, it's this buzz that here you are with the people that are going to change the world. And you know they're going to change the world because you know these people and you know what they can do. And you can see it. They've got the drive, they've got everything. And it's so exciting to see them and talk to them and be like, yeah, we're going to change it, and know you will.
What about Jamboree that will be etched into my very being will be the fact that there is, yes, you have power as an individual, but you have more power when there are many of you put together.
Jamboree 2012 was amazing, and I really can't wait for next year.